How y'all doing again? This is Miss Unique, and Miss Unique is coming back, bring straight back at you with some more videos. Some of them you ain't gonna like, and some of them you are gonna like. And frankly, it doesn't make me any difference whether you like them or not, because I'm gonna tell you about them, because I'm gonna save you some money. Anyway, first up, got Soul Plane. Okay. It's a comedy. There's a whole bunch of people in it, including Snoop Dogg and Monique, who was his here from Baltimore. It's got let me see, somebody Method Man and Tom Arnold and Bodega, Bo somebody. Well, anyway, it's released through MGM. I didn't think it was hilarious. I really didn't think it was funny. I picked it up at a thrift store, as does all my movies mainly, and I didn't think that it was hilarious. I think that it's basically a spoof, and it's about these people getting on a plane, and the plane is just all these ghetto acting people on there, and and they got all these. It's just a whole bunch of crap. I'm telling you, it's a bunch of crap. I think it came out a couple of years ago. When did it come out? 2004, I believe. If you like comedy, something along the lines of Scary Movie, or something along the lines of Date Movie, or whatever, something with the Harvey and Bob Weinstein feel to it, but that kind of satire of humor, then it's a good picture. I got to give it a C. I can, and if I had to rate it, I'd give it a 7, because it's not worthy of anything other than that. Any number higher than that in my book, because I just didn't see where it was funny. I'll watch comedy, but I'm really not a comedy person. I'll find comedy in other pictures, but basically, it just it just stinks. It just stinks. It's just pure garbage. It's just, like I said, I have a whole bunch of the movies in my collection, and some of them you just like, oh my lord, my world. Actually, if you paid your money in a movie theater, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I feel like you could have done better staying home and playing some kind of board game or something like that, because this is terrible. This right here is terrible. But anyway, Soul Plane. Next up, the Tide That Binds, Daryl Hannah and Keith Carradine and Vincent Spano. I don't really know. It's one of the let me tell you, this is one of those pictures where you can read the back of the box all you like, but then when you put it on, you just sitting there saying, I don't know what in the heck and what in the blue blazes is going on, because it's like, you don't know what in the world's going on. They can sit there and explain to you until from now to 2 weeks, and you would never know what in the world is going on. And this is one of them. I believe I saw it in the movies. It's like, I don't, it's about some, I can't even tell you what it's about. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time telling you what it's about, but I can read it for you. Something about it, these people adopt a abandoned little girl, and when they discover they discover a happiness they have never known before, and then their new family is violently shattered when the girl's natural parents are dangerous pair of outlaws. reappear to claim what's theirs. I guess they're trying to get the little girl back at all costs or whatever the case is, and I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Well, like I said, the Tie That Binds. Once again, I give it a C because I've seen Daryl Hannah in another movie, which was Splash with her and Tom Hanks back when I was a teenage back in 1980. But anyway, this picture is, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay, but mostly when I put it on, I put it on just and go to bed. I'd be like, you know what I mean? So it's okay, it's a C, and for all it's worth, but you may like it, it's a drama. I don't believe there's anything funny in the movie, but it's what it is. The Tie That Binds. Another Shirley Temple classic made by 20th Century Fox. This is The Littlest Rebel. Shirley Temple plays this little girl. It's made back in the colonial days. I would say the days of the Civil War, I would believe. And her father is supposed to be at war. He's supposed to be some kind of spy to the He's going through the enemy lines or something. Shirley Temple's mother winds up dying. She got sick and she caught pneumonia or something and died. She got caught in the rain. Bill Bojangles Robinson, which is this gentleman right here, I believe. He is does a lot of skits with her. Stephen Fetchit is in this picture, I believe. He plays oh my goodness, I can't think of the name. They call him I forgot what they call him in this picture. But the funniest scene of all is when she and a couple of little black slave children are marching, and she has him marching, and now he's nothing too bright. And she turns around and she says to him, his name is James Henry. She said, "James Henry, you always do it wrong." And he said, "I don't know, Miss." He said, "Miss Virgin, I don't know something." He said, and then then the army people are coming over the hill, right? And he said, "I don't know when they come by. I don't know whether it's winter or summer." He said, when them Yankees come around, I don't know whether it starts shivering or sweating or something, shaking or sweating or something. And she said, "Go in the house and tell Mama that the people is coming." And he said, "I better." And he stopped. It's the hilarious when he started running, but it is funny. It is really funny. She at the end winds up getting they capture her father trying to become a spy. And they capture her father, and because I think the colonel of the other army, one of the other platoon, he winds up giving Shirley's father a pass to cut through them. Shirley's father is taking her to be with his sister in another state so that she can be taken care of, because he's in the war. He can't take care of her since his wife died. And so the sergeant, or head of the captain or corporal, somebody from the other platoon, gives him a pass to cut through the enemy lines, and they wind up catching him, and they put the colonel and him, Shirley Temple's father, in this, who played by John Bowles. They put him in the prison, and they was going to execute him. So this one of the soldiers gives Bill Robinson, which is her caretaker, he gives Bill a note to give to the president of the United States, which happened to be Abraham Lincoln. and Abraham, and so that they can be freed, because telling them what actually was going on. But it is heartwarming and touching, and I'll laugh a minute. I really loved it. I really loved it.